Hey, welcome. It's Brian, and this is Guitar Solo Reactions. Today we have the microtonal sensation duo, ANGINE de POITRINE, and they are doing a song I believe is called Fabienk, and this is live on KXP. This is a huge video, huge band, lots of people talking about it, and I kind of held off simply because I don't know why. And with that said, let's check out the band. Well, obviously, they're going to be using a lot of loops, a cool microtonal guitar neck and bass double neck, and kind of a cool ring modulator effect on that guitar part there. Yeah. 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 But all sorts of cool stuff. And manipulating the pedals too, not just turning them on and off, but kind of creating those cool layers and just super, super interesting and really catchy. Rhythmically, pretty straightforward, but yet harmonically, lots of cool things going on. And I think that's kind of the earworm part of it. Is not only does it groove, but it has all sorts of really cool, just kind of that non I don't want to say non-Western, but it is not like a super linear harmonic kind of line, although they're kind of shaping it in a way. And this is kind of goes to the crux of it, which is rhythm is everything in the sense like if you have a great kind of cool rhythm, whether it's complicated or simple, you can put lots of stuff over it, and it can be complex or not complex, and kind of really catch you, and so we'll continue. Yeah. Wow. I just realized like the drum sounds very muted, kind of not a lot of high end in the snare, and I just realized that kind of blanket with the dots on it is draped over the entire kit. So you get this kind of real, kind of almost like a beefheart kind of drum sound to some degree. And when I hear this, although Captain Beefheart, all those guitar players weren't microtonal players, they were definitely doing things that were um, in that realm as far as bending and just kind of how angular it sounds. And I think that's with microtonal stuff. It just immediately has this, like I was saying, like a non-Western sounding thing. It's just very, we're used to certain pitches. And when you get those kind of in between pitches, it's kind of fun how you can bend it and twist it into something. And again, super catchy. I love all the layers, and that's what kind of keeps you coming, I guess. Beautiful. So I believe that is Fabienk. Is that what they were saying? But that kind of cool process voice, kind of, I don't know if that was a sample. I'm assuming it is. I really am impressed with the amount of manipulation of the pedals and the amount of kind of adjusting on the fly that the guitar player was doing. And uh, I I know they're coming to the States. The tickets are probably super popular, if not sold out. But what's really interesting is that guitar is it kind of not replaceable because of the necks. So I don't know how they're getting their equipment, specifically that guitar, because it's so huge. You'd have to check it into the hold of an airplane. But as many people that travel with instruments, whether you're an amateur or a professional, knows what can happen to a guitar or bass or any instrument in an airplane hold or at the actual airport is really scary. So I can't imagine that there's a lot of that guitar bass combo with the kind of microtonal fret board on it or whatever. I can't imagine there's extras, I guess is kind of what I'm saying. So that would be a scary thing to travel with. And the whole sound of the band is built around that. So you can't really just go out and obviously get one of those guitars. Now, who knows? I'm hoping there's some kind of cool examination rig run through or something like that where they talk about some of those elements. I haven't really looked. This is the first time I've actually ever heard them. And I find it really fun to listen to and not necessarily super innovative. There's been lots of bands that have done microtonal stuff, but this is really, really catchy. Obviously, King Gizzard had done some quite a bit ago, and that kind of had a little bit of elements of this, but this is just like, I think everybody that doesn't either listen to this kind of music or listens to basically more popular music, it's the imagery, which unfortunately might kind of take prominence in why they're popular. I hope not, but I think it's a combination of that and then these like I kept saying, Western kind of tonalities and just kind of melodies, although they're really singable. And they've just kind of found this really good place to do all of these things, this very dissonant microtonal thing, and really great groove stuff. So, anyway, I get it. If you're a fan, you know more about them, or if you want to comment, do. If you don't, then cool. All right, I'm Brian. See you soon.